Hello and welcome to the Top Thrill Theme Park channel. I'm Luke and today I'm back at Alton Towers. Today is Sunday the 6th of November 2022 and today is quite a sad day because it's the last day for Nemesis before they retrack it. So it's the last day to ride the original Nemesis. So the monorail is now open and I'm on the monorail on the way to the park entrance, and today the park is open from 10 AM till 9 PM today. Looking forward to getting back in the park and get my last few rides on Nemesis before they close it for the retrack. And I'm now off of the monorail and outside the entrance by the corkscrew. Hopefully the park won't be too busy today, but I think it will because everyone's going to want to come here to get their last few rides on Nemesis because it is the last day for it today. Okay, so now inside the park, it's about 10 o'clock and first ride of the day is going to be on 13. So that's where we're heading to now, to 13. Okay, change of plans. We're doing Rita for the first ride because it's currently a 5-minute queue. So going on Rita for the first ride today. Just had a ride on Rita and yeah, queue time was correct, it was 5 minutes. Yeah, so that was good, that was fun. I think we're going to do 13 next. Okay, now going to have a ride on 13. It's saying that the queue time is 30 minutes. Hopefully it's not, hopefully it goes quicker than that. Okay, so just had a ride on 13. Waited less than the half an hour that we were saying on the ride sign. It was saying 30 before we joined the queue. But we actually waited about 20 minutes. So that was good. Okay, and now I'm down in X sector, the best part of the park, because it's got the Smiler and Oblivion. And the Smiler's my favourite, as you know, because I mention that on every single video. But I'm going to have a ride on Oblivion first because apparently that's only a 10-minute queue line, and then after I've been on Oblivion then I'm going to have a ride on the Smiler. Okay, change of plans. I've actually decided to do the Smiler first because it is my favourite, so I thought I'd do the Smiler first before I do Oblivion. So I'm walking up the stairs in the single rider queue line into the station for the Smiler. Okay, just had my ride on the Smiler, waited about 5 minutes in the single rider queue, so that was good. Not long at all, 5 minutes. Love the Smiler, my favourite coaster in the world, as you all know because I mention it all the time, because I'm literally like obsessed with the Smiler. Okay, just been to get a hot chocolate and now I'm going to have a ride on Oblivion because Oblivion's saying it's a 10-minute queue. Okay, so just had my ride on Oblivion. Yeah, queue timing was correct. It was 10 minutes, so that was good. Always great to get back on Oblivion. The park's B&M dive coaster. This is the original dive coaster as well. This was the first ever dive coaster. And in my opinion, it's the best one. Well, it's the best one that I've done. I've only done 3 of them. This, Baron 1898. Yeah, Baron 1898, that's what it's called. I always get that bit confused. And Shikra. So, Shikra's at Busch Gardens, Tampa, and Baron 1898, said it correctly that time, is at Efteling in the Netherlands. And yeah, they're both dive coasters as well, but I always find Oblivion to be my favourite. Even though it's shorter than the others, it just feels more intense and more thrilling for some reason. But yeah, my favourite dive coaster. Okay, going to get some food, getting some lunch, and I'm getting it from Just Chicken. Okay, finished having lunch, I had Just Chicken. I had a chicken sandwich with cheese and some chicken fillet bits, the boneless chicken stuff. And now I'm heading over to the Alton Towers dungeons to do that for the first time ever, because I've never done that before. So yeah, going to do the Alton Towers dungeons. Okay, going to be doing the Alton Towers dungeons in about 15 minutes, because we got here a bit early and our ticket time is for 12:30. Okay, so just done the Alton Towers dungeons. Yeah, that was pretty good. Bit long though, it was like 45 minutes long. But yeah, it was good, like the storytelling was good and like the rooms are well themed and stuff like that. Boat ride was a bit boring though. That could have been better if it was a bit more thrilling and maybe had a drop or something, and that would have been cool. But yeah, the boat ride was a bit boring. But the rooms with the stories and stuff in there were pretty good. Yeah, all well themed. Okay, the time is 1:20. I'm going to have a ride on Hex. It says it's 15-minute queue and it's starting to rain now, so it'll be good to get out of the rain and go inside the castle to do Hex. So just had a ride on Hex, waited about 15 to 20 minutes. So yeah, queue timing on the app was accurate. Oh, now we're outside again and it's still raining, so that's not good. Okay, back in X sector, and now I'm going to have a second ride on the Smiler. I'm going to use the single rider queue line for the Smiler, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I'm in the single rider queue for the Smiler, and the queue is really, really long. It's all the way to the bottom of the stairs, so it could take me quite a long time to get on there. So that's not so good. This is the longest I've ever seen the single rider queue line.
3 hours later.
Okay, just had my second ride on the Smiler for today. Went in the single rider queue and oh my god, that was so long. Like well over half an hour, because the single rider queue was like really full up. That's the longest I've ever had to wait in the single rider queue line. Yeah, did wait in a bit because I got really bored in the single rider queue line. But yeah, well over half an hour. Yeah, always great though to get back on my favourite coaster. Okay, so the single rider queue line for the Smiler was ridiculously long, because it was all the way down the bottom of the stairs and out of the building because there were so many families in the single rider queue line and groups of friends together, but they're not single riders, so they shouldn't be in the single rider queue, making the queue excessively long for people that are genuinely single riders. It's ridiculous. They're just being
inconsiderate arsehole. And
the main queue for the Smiler weren't even that long anyway. That was only 50 minutes. So if they're a group of families together or a group of friends together, they should be in the main queue, not in a single rider queue. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I'm heading over to the Sky Car at Wickerman. Well, it's near Wickerman, so I can get the Sky Car to Nemesis for 3:45 because I've got a fast track for Nemesis, and the fast track is for 3:45. So just had my ride on Nemesis, used my fast track for that, and waited 10 minutes after going through the fast track bit. And then I stuck around for a bit after around the area to try and get some off-ride shots. And John Wardley's here, the creator and the inventor of Nemesis. But I didn't get to talk to him because there was all security around him, and when I went to join the queue to talk to him, they said no, you can't join the queue now because they've shut the queue to talk to him. So that was a bit rude and super disappointing because I would have loved to have spoken to him, because he's like one of my idols. He's like a hero of like the theme park community, because like he's created some fantastic roller coasters, some of the best in the world. Yeah, so that sucks that I didn't get to talk to him, because when I went to try and talk to him, the security guards were pushing me away and saying no. So, yeah, to the stupid security guard, so rude. But we've also got a fast track for Wickerman now, so I'm gonna walk down to Wickerman, have a ride on there, because our fast track for that is at 5 o'clock. And then when the fireworks start at 7, I'm going to record the fireworks and watch the fireworks. And then I'm going to head back down to Nemesis to get my last few rides in on there before they close it. Because today is the last day to ride the original Nemesis track. Because after today, it will be closed all through next year while they retrack it. And that retrack means that they're going to be doing a full retrack, so taking away all of the track and replacing it with brand new track, and replacing most of the supports as well with brand new supports. So technically, well, it's going to be exactly the same coaster. It's going to be the same layout, called the same name and everything. It's going to be called Nemesis still, but it will just be with brand new track. But yeah, still sad though, because this is the original track and it's the last day to ride it on the original track. It's such an iconic coaster. It's the best B&M invert that I've ever been on, and probably the best that I will ever go on. And I've been on some great B&M inverts. I've been on Nemesis Inferno at Fort Park, Montu at Busch Gardens Tampa. That's a great coaster. And Dueling Dragons, or well, also known as Dragon Challenge, but that's not there anymore, which was at Universal Studios at Islands of Adventure in Orlando. And that was two B&M inverts that did different things, but they duelled. So yeah, they're great coasters. But yeah, Nemesis is the best B&M invert that I've been on. It's my favourite B&M invert. Such an iconic coaster. Opened in 1994, so it's the same age as me. 1994 was like the year for roller coasters for the UK, because Nemesis opened, the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach opened, and Shockwave, the stand-up coaster at Drayton Manor, that opened in 94 as well. And I was born as a roller coaster enthusiast to these great roller coasters. Okay, I'm now down at Wicker Man for my ride on there, but I can't use the fast track for another 20 minutes yet, so I'm going to wait until it's time to use my fast track at 5 o'clock for the Wicker Man. Okay, it's now 5 o'clock and I'm joining the fast track queue for my ride on Wicker Man. Wicker Man is the park's GCI Woody, built by Great Coasters International, and it opened in 2018. Such a great coaster this is. I love the Wicker Man. It's one of the best wooden coasters I've been on. Cool. So, in the station for Wicker Man, our nighttime ride on the Wicker Man, and the man's just said go straight to row 1. So, on the front row for a nighttime ride on the Wicker Man. Okay, so just had my nighttime front row ride on the Wicker Man. That was fun. It was pissing it down though when we were on the ride, so we got soaked. But yeah, still good fun. Such a great coaster. Yeah, nighttime rides especially on the Wicker Man are the best, because like you get to see like all the fire effects and stuff properly. It just looks so great at the night time. Yeah, and we did front row as well. The fireworks are now finished. That was sick. That was really, really good. Bit long though. My arms are really aching from holding the phone up for like over half an hour, so I can't feel my arms properly. But heading over to Nemesis now to get my last ever ride on Nemesis before they retrack it. So my last ride on the original Nemesis, and oh my god, it's so busy. It's going to be like a mission to get there, because like everybody's rushing that way, and it's so cold and freezing. But yeah, fireworks were really, really good. There's a really good display, but my arms are aching so bad. Okay, just joined the queue for Nemesis, and it's really far back, all the way out of the part of the park where Nemesis is. And apparently from where I am now, just joined, it's about a 2.5 hour queue. So, very long, but I'm gonna do it because I need my last ride on Nemesis. Okay, hopefully it goes quicker than 2.5 hours. Okay, it's saying queue at capacity. I've never seen it say that before, or any ride say that. And I'm literally just going through the little bit now into the proper queue now. Yeah, this is going to be really long, but I need to do it. I need to get back on Nemesis. So this is the extended queue line. Never walked around this bit before. I think this is probably going to be like the longest queue for a roller coaster that I've ever been in. I'm really hoping it doesn't take too long. I hope I get on there, because apparently the actual queue line is shutting at 9 and the ride is shutting at 10, and it's about 8 o'clock now. If I don't get on there, I'm going to be well upset.
What? Is he from there or no?
Okay, I'm now entering the station for my last ride on the original Nemesis. So excited. It didn't actually take that long. It's actually taken about an hour. So that's really good. Okay, in the station for my last ride on the original Nemesis. So excited and at the same time quite sad. And I'll show you when we get off the ride, but I've got a special band. My turn now, getting on Nemesis for my last ever ride. Last ever ride on the original Nemesis, here we go. So that was my last ever ride on the original Nemesis. And I was told when I joined the queue it would be 2.5 hours, but it was actually less than an hour, about 55 minutes, so that was really good. Okay, so I'm now leaving Alton Towers. It's been a fantastic day today. Had my last ever ride on the original Nemesis. And I was so lucky to even get in the queue, because there was only about 20 other people behind me before they closed the queue. So about 1 to 2 other trains after the train that I was on would have been the last public train. So I was one of the last public trains for the original Nemesis. I was on there. So happy with that. And I even got given a wristband when I was in the queue. Yeah, the wristband says that I was a test specimen for Nemesis, because I was one of the last people to get on Nemesis. I'm well happy with that. I was so happy and excited to get on there for my last ride. Also sad at the same time, because it is quite sad that that was my last time on the original Nemesis, but I am looking forward to riding it when it's back as the brand new Nemesis with a brand new track and seeing how that rides. Yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be sad coming here next year and just watching them like rebuild it with a new track. and not being able to ride it. So yeah, that would be a bit sad, but I'm looking forward to like filming updates next year when the building work is going on for it. So I'm going to be doing like construction updates. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's been a fantastic day today, and the fireworks were amazing. They were really good. I filmed the whole lot. My arms were aching holding the camera for like 33 minutes it went on for. So at the end of that, my arms were really killing. But yeah, been a fantastic day. Heading back to the car now. If you've liked this video, and I hope that you have, then please like and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.